Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for y'all to grab your popcorn, put y'all TVs up, and have a seat. Enjoy the show. If you like the video, please like the video. Comment down below on how you feel about the video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to us. All right, so today we're here to talk about something major. I wouldn't say major. I don't know.
It's pretty big right now.
We'll see how y'all think about it. We'll talk about the vaccine. People getting vaccine. People aren't getting a vaccine. I'm vaccinated. I think all of us are vaccinated. Yeah, all of us are vaccinated. We all got different ones, so I won't be the one turning into a zombie.
Which one did you get?
Moderna, I think. Yeah, but yeah.
What you get?
I got the Pfizer.
The Pfizer forum.
As long as you didn't get the Johnson & Johnson, I think you're in the clear. So
Just a couple blood clots.
Just a couple.
blood clots? That's what Johnson & Johnson does?
That's what I said it was doing, yeah.
I didn't read what it did. That's wild. Okay. So let's start off with how do you guys feel about restrictions that they're giving to the people in the population where if you don't get vaccinated, you can't do certain stuff. Like you can't travel, you gotta put on your mask, and people who are vaccinated, they can travel and they can take off their mask.
I think it's difficult to kind of like say who is and isn't, because I mean people have fraudulent cards. Like you're like making bootlegs of.
I don't even walk around with my card.
Yeah, do you walk around with your card?
Yeah, it's in my wallet all the time.
I'm thinking about getting my card laminated, but I don't know if that will help or not. So it doesn't get damaged in my wallet.
I mean, they can still look you up too, but like no one is like.
Oh, they can look you up?
Like, you think that's gonna be like when a police like runs your plates and you give them your ID, they can look it up now?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that the restrictions are going to infringe on like any rights. So I think that people can play like a fine line, and like people always overreact. So I think people overreact more to the restrictions rather than how we would like think.
I think it's crazy to have like a restriction. Well, okay. Again, we don't know much about the virus. We don't know what it can do, like long-term effects. We just know short-term effects. So we don't have restrictions for people who don't get the flu shot. I mean, do you guys get the flu shot every year?
No, I got it when I was 13 last.
Yeah, same. Me too. I don't know. But there's no restrictions on that. So I find it crazy how they can, just for this thing specifically, they can set a restriction. Like when swine flu was big.
Yeah, we never got a swine flu shot.
Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know.
Bird flu shot?
I mean, I think it's the severity of everything. Because, like, when you think about, like, how many people the swine flu killed or the flu shot, like, the numbers aren't as drastic. And then, I mean, some people say, like, oh, it's a government thing. Some people say, like, it's a real thing. But it's, like, people's family's been affected.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think that's where it's kind of, like, the gravity of the situation is different. Because, again, it's, like, if you don't get it, like, you're kind of, like, putting yourself at risk and others. Like, it's not just you. And then, like, being, like, fully vaccinated, like, it's kind of like a condom. Like, it's like that 99, like.
Yeah.
You can still be a carrier.
Well, yeah, so the people who give the vaccine crap that I see online, it's like, they go, oh, so even though I get the vaccine shot, I can still get it? Like, yeah, bro, like, it's to help you block most of the things.
It's to help to boost your immune system.
Like Z said, it's a 99% chance you're gonna be able to not get it, but there's that 0.1.
And then so it's like it's a booster, so your immune system is there to know what it is. So it's not like some random virus that gets into you and your body does not know how to handle it.
Yeah, it's not the only way they can like guarantee the vaccine will not get into you is if they honestly just shoot up corona inside of you.
Yeah.
Which they can't, because they can't stop the virus.
Yeah,
because that's what the flu shot is. They shoot the flu. They shoot a little
bit of
the flu shot inside of you, so you don't get it for the season.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that'd be one hell of a drug if you're just shooting up corona.
Everyone gets corona with a side of lime.
No, dude, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I mean, I think that again, when we go back to the restrictions, it's what are you telling me I can't do versus like what I do in my everyday life. Like, 'cause if you tell me, oh, you can't travel to this country, I'm like, okay, I wasn't going anyway. Like, you know, like it's kind of like it's like a hard pass, but it's like for kids, like, right? So like I just finished the school year, so like if you said, oh, you have to, you know, get the like, cause like now it's like of age, I think of 16 maybe. You tell them, oh, you have to get the shot so you can like return back to classes. I think now that'll be a restriction that'll kind of like make people up in arms, because like now you're kind of dividing the kids on what their like proper education is going to be.
Yeah, they're gonna be at home, or because they'll still have it at home, right? If they don't.
Yeah, but I mean, at home sucks.
Yeah,
like,
it's terrible.
The retention of everything is awful.
I agree, because if you say that, oh, you can't, if your job walks to you and goes, you can't work, like we gotta let you go if you don't get the vaccine shot, I think that's when it comes like your rights being taken away, and that's when it becomes something serious. But
like I have seen some like people that are pregnant or trying to get pregnant say, yeah, I'm not gonna get the vaccine until I am pregnant, because we don't know, like what you said earlier, the lasting effects of everything and stuff like that. But then it's like you said, if your job comes up to you and says you gotta get it, and it's just like, well,
I have it, but if my job were to tell me you got to get it, I'll be like, fuck you.
But like, how did it affect you? Like when you got the shot, like, because you know, obviously the symptoms are they pretty much give you the cold symptoms, and then they say, oh, but you'd only have corona if you have these. Like it's like a secret category
and stuff like that.
So like, how did the vaccine affect you guys?
It didn't affect me at all.
I think it's okay. So everybody says you got sick right after you get it. I got sick like a week and a half later, so I have no idea if that was connected to the vaccine.
Okay.
But it was like a week and a half later I got sick, and I just felt like shit, and like, but it wasn't like a bad sickness, because I was like because I literally woke up one day and I felt it, and I told my girlfriend, I was like, I don't feel good, you know, and I'm just like, I'm telling her, I was like, I really don't feel good, and typically when I feel that way, I can tell myself, you're gonna get better, and I'll wake up better.
Like the next day?
Yeah, and I'll wake up better. But I knew what was coming. I was like, yeah, I don't. this ain't something I can like placebo my mind, you know. So I have no idea if that was connected to the shot. But other than that, other than a sore arm, you know, I couldn't lift my arm.
Flu shot.
Yeah.
Flu shot symptoms. I mean,
anything hit you?
I mean, for the most part, I would only say like it made me more drowsy. Like towards the end of the night, like I got way, like I would say, even more tired than I normally am.
Yeah.
And even sometimes of the day, like I don't take a lot of naps, and I was just like, yo, I could go for one, because like I was fresh off that. But I mean, Spicy, she went through the 12 rounds of it. Like,
really? So she got the headache.
She had all of it.
Dang.
Like, it was bad, and I was like,
Sorry.
I felt like before even taking the vaccine, I thought I was asymptomatic, because again, that whole placebo, like, you're saying like, no, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be straight, and like I believe in it. Like I talk to myself so much, like, no, like you're not sick.
Yeah,
you're going to get over
that's
this.
what I do to myself too, because I don't like sitting in bed. So when I'm feeling sick, I'm like, nah, we're gonna get over this. We're gonna drink this Sprite, and you're gonna feel good.
So I did hear, like, if you did not have COVID the first time, the second shot messed you up the most. But if you did have COVID, the first shot messed you up more.
So
what did you guys like?
Nothing messed me up. So what does that mean?
So I don't know what that
You
means.
still have COVID.
We still all have it.
Yeah. So I guess we all have COVID, and it never went away. Damn, we about to get flagged for this for saying and then we there's no social distancing right now.
Oh dang.
I mean, we've been like that for the whole season, but you know.
Look at tech
Same
guy over
household?
there. Tech guy over there covering his mouth.
Why aren't you talking, tech guy? Which one did you get?
He got the same one as me.
Okay,
I made him
Moderna.
sign up. Yeah.
Sick the day after.
Which one?
No, the first
The
shot or the second shot?
Yeah, first
Yeah, it's
shot.
because you had COVID.
So he had COVID. Damn, and he was living with me, dude.
Dang, he brought it to you.
Damn.
So you left COVID on his pillow, huh?
But I didn't get sick on the first shot. If we're doing the math, I got sick on the second shot. So that means second shot I didn't have COVID.
Yeah.
That means I didn't have COVID.
So that means he didn't take it home to you.
That's not like bullshit.
Yeah, right,
That
right.
makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all. Okay, so I don't even want to get into stories, because then it's just gonna back to the vaccine.
Yeah, okay.
So we agree that the restrictions are bullshit.
Yeah.
Or do you guys like the restrictions?
Go ahead. You
I
got
feel like like what Z said, like some areas, like traveling, like I get that, like you don't want to potentially bring it back into your country, but like if the school thing, that's prohibiting people from learning, that's prohibiting people from doing normal livelihood things because they feel some other way than that what the majority of people feel. Because like with other stuff, like I don't know where to go with, like there's still other things in life that like other people have different opinions on, but that doesn't prohibit you from doing something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm latching on. I would say, like, again, like, I think that because it's per state, like they all go off of like kind of what they want, and
Mhm.
so it's like Texas opened up, and like you can go anywhere in Texas with no mask on, like way before we even got the hint of, oh, you don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But I think even here, like, when my jailman was like, oh yeah, we're no longer taking fevers, like temperature checks, we're no longer having like you contact trace. I was like, oh, okay, cool, like that's a really good thing. But then I still go into some restaurants that were like, oh no, like we're still wearing masks because like this is still very real.
So the whole mask thing, what I'm very upset about is like, have you guys been to the mall lately?
No.
So have you?
Mm-mm.
So I've gone to the mall, and like, it's weird, There'll be some stores that go, oh yeah, you don't need your mask, right? Because I'll have my mask on because I just don't trust people. We're supposed to be honest with each other. These people that don't wear masks, 50% of them don't have the vaccine, so I'm wearing the mask. So when you walk into the store, some of the stores and some people who walk in with no mask, the workers don't say anything to them.
Yeah.
And then they'll walk into other stores and the workers be like, sorry, you got to wear your mask. So it's like I feel like the mall, the state, like everything in general just needs to like all agree to one rule. You can't be, it just depends on the person.
Keep moving the goalpost.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just gotta freaking, this is the quota. We're gonna meet this quota. And it just doesn't work,
Because like some like you can go like in and out of stuff. Like I feel like Target, you don't need it right now.
No, you don't need to.
But then like if you go like to another store, you need it. So it's just like a bunch of, like I think the state, at least in where we are, Wisconsin, it's like up to the building owner or whatever, the place owner, to decide if they need masks or not. And I guess it's just like what you said. We need to come to an agreement.
So I work. So for the new job I have,
Mm-hmm.
I just got a new COVID rules thing, and it says like if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then it goes, we all have to check our temperature still though when we clock in, so we all have to check our temperatures. But then one of the rules were keep a mask in your pocket because we're supposed to ask the customer. I don't deal with customers because that's just, I don't interact with them, but we're supposed to ask the customers if they will feel more comfortable if we had a mask on.
Like a courtesy kind of.
Yeah.
That's like a more of
Yeah.
a peace of mind than
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was like interesting because I've never heard of that until I read that, and I'm like, that's interesting take on it, which I do. So going back to Target, when you were saying like when you go in you don't have to wear a mask, their workers still wear masks.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like,
I've seen some that weren't wearing it today.
damn, you snitching on them. Damn. Company policy. Just kidding.
Yeah, because there was like some that were, some that weren't. Obviously, like half and half of the customers were and weren't.
How do you guys feel about you guys were talking about this before we started, incentives, like you get the vaccine and we throw you in the lottery, you get picked, you get $1 million. Like some states are doing that. How do y'all feel about
Like
that?
I think I heard like Nevada or something.
I know
Right?
Ohio's
It was
a
Nevada.
lot of
Yeah.
states are doing it.
I mean, I think money makes people move. At the end of the day, like when you think about when the stimulus checks rolled around, like people were all about it, like living loaded kind of
Yeah.
thing. And so it's like
We need some more. Just saying.
roll them out again.
I need some more. Just one more time.
So I feel like if you incentivize, getting a vaccine, it's like telling someone, hey, I need you to do this thing that everyone else is doing, and then you also get this benefit. Because it's like, it's a chance of something like no one's going to get $1 million. Like I might not wake up tomorrow and have $1 million, but I could. And like, I think like that being the incentive can like kind of persuade someone depending on how like traditional they think of like, Because they think traditionally they probably won't even do it anyway because they're like, $1 million, I don't care. But like,
Bro,
dude,
it's $1 million.
you see what I'm saying? Like, you should care because it's $1 million.
So then, like, us that already got the vaccine, let's say, like, Wisconsin said, if you get the vaccine, we'll give you $20. So if the people that already got the vaccine, can we just walk up to the clinic and be like, I already got mine, and can I get my 20?
No.
And I don't think $20 would be big enough.
No, that was
Yeah.
just.
But nah, it won't work like that because we already did it. You know, they're not gonna pay us unless. So just if you're watching, you can, if you know, we're all looking for stimulus checks. People who got vaccinated, they get another round of stimulus checks. You get people vaccinated real quick with that. All I'm saying.
Dang, that would be.
Yeah, I mean, because stimulus checks save some households.
And like, I'm not talking about like. So this is how I would do it. If I was the government, everybody who's vaccinated right now, they will get a stimulus check every month until until we hit 100% or like I'm gonna say 95% or 90% vaccination in the population, right?
Is that the state or the country?
The country.
Okay.
All right, so 85.
85%. 85%. Everybody will get. Until it hits 85%, everybody who's vaccinated will get a check every month. And then after it hits 85%, it's an extra 6 months after that because, you know, they're not going to keep going.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll get everybody vaccinated real quick because you want to be we're at like, what, 50% right now? So you want to be.
Around there, I think.
Yeah, so you want to be the front of the curve, you know? Like, I'm gonna be there in that 55 so I can get it.
So I can keep getting it.
Yeah. But.
So when did the vaccines drop?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that, man.
Back in February.
So it's been 4 months and we're at 50%?
I think Wisconsin was one of the fastest states to push them out, too.
Probably.
We pushed them out really quickly because at first it was essential workers. I think our state was one of the first people that pushed it out to non-essential workers. Because I was surprised that I was able to get it as a student. So, because I got it around spring break. Because we got an email.
March, April?
Yeah, I think it was March, and they were like, "Yeah, if you're a student, you can go get the shot." And I was like, "You know what? I got to lose. I'm trying to travel the world in the summer, but you know, y'all messing it up for me because y'all won't get the shot."
And I think again, if we're going incentive, and we're saying that if we want to go to that 85%, I think people would hold off actually, because it's like let's say like, oh, okay, if we can get this check. We say head of the household, we're going to get you vaccinated, right? Because then you get the check, but then the rest of the house can stay unvaccinated just because they're just collecting money by then. And I think, like, again, people they're willing to manipulate the system for cash payment.
Hey, do your hustle.
Yeah.
So would it be like every person in that household will get the stimulus check?
I mean, as long as they're 18, they can say
16,
they live
right?
anywhere.
Isn't it 16?
Well, yeah, 16 for the shot,
yeah,
but
yeah.
18 or older for the stimulus. And they have
Because
to be
with the
independent.
stimulus now, like the head of household would get the check, and then how many dependents after that would be able to get the check? But it would go to the head of household.
I think 2.
2?
Yeah.
So you would do it like that. So like you would have to get at least 3 people in the household to get the shot to get 3 checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You getting a shot? Just kidding. He already got it.
Yeah, no. Again, I think it's crazy. I think that the shot is. I used to think it was like a hit or miss, like you either get it or you don't, and call it a day. But like the person who persuaded me was my wife, and she was like, "We're traveling," and I'm like, oh. And so it was the incentive of keep her happy, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think like even if like we move the goalposts a little bit, when it's like. We're saying, hey, we can give you this shot. We won't give you money, but we might give you food stamps. And then, you know, it's in place of money. Because some, like, low-income places, like, they actually just rolled out double food stamps. So, like, they got their regular round, then they got, like, $700 extra on top of it for pandemic food stamps.
It's extra $700.
Yeah.
How you spending $700 on groceries, bro?
They start monetizing it. They sell them. I mean,
Jesus.
I'm giving away all the secrets, but I'm
yeah, I mean, honestly, I got the vaccine for traveling too, but also, you know, I took the joke for another run. You know, how I was like, oh, you're going to get superpowers, you know? So I was like, fuck it. If I'm going to get superpowers and this is the way to do it, I'm going to get this vaccine. So are you guys for it? Do you guys, like, tell people to get it? Or do you not? Because I'm I'm for it, but I don't tell people to get. I go, it's on
Yeah.
you. You know. What
At the
what
end
do
of
you
the
guys
day,
do?
it's always going to be on that person. But I say I am for it.
But would you tell somebody to do it?
I'll be like,
Damn, I'm a lie. I told him to do. I told Tech Guy to
Yeah.
do it.
yeah, we
But-
told Jay Gray to do it too. I told him to do it. But I feel like
Have you told anybody to do
yeah.
it?
No, I treat the vaccine like the religion. Like I don't
Yeah.
want to force it on anybody, and it's like at the end of the day, like you either got it or you don't. 'Cause
Oh,
I mean,
I literally sat on the laptop and said, "Here, sign up." he was like, "It's free." I'm like, "Yeah, sign up."
you full
Like,
on
if it's-
coerced him.
I feel like if it's free, you might as well do it. But I guess there are some people that are like skeptical of it. They don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going to happen long term.
I mean, some religion, they don't even get vaccines. You know, they don't believe in shots.
Oh yeah.
So
Like,
how do you,
Mhm.
what do you do about that?
I think it's like a once. It's kind of like a one-off. Like they don't get the vaccine, but like you understand that COVID's really real. Like it's real life. Like so you get it like that one time. Like and it'll break like, everything that you stand for. But
yeah.
because think about how many like Amish or what's the other religion?
Amish isn't.
Amish is a branch of a religion, but
I mean,
of Christianity.
yeah. Oh, I don't. Are you talking about
What are the people that got the?
Stop! Don't even.
Okay, all right, all right. I'm not getting
Those
canceled
are-
today. Got it.
Those are Orthodox Jews.
Don't even.
All right.
Are you talking about Jehovah's
I'm not
Witness?
talking about nobody.
Orthodox Jews, my guy. Those are the ones with the curls.
All right, all right. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Please don't cancel me. So yeah, so this incentive, don't cancel me. That's
Yeah, dude. If I can get $1 million, if I didn't get the shot yet, and I wasn't going to get the shot, and you gave me $1 million, or say I have a chance to win $1 million, I'll do it.
I'd be like,
it's like better
Like
than the
it.
lottery.
Yeah.
Like the lottery, you have to actually put money in.
Money, yeah.
now you're just getting.
This
the
is
shot.
saying, hey, you're gonna take a free shot.
You're just doing a test subject.
It's literally a carnival game. It's literally a carnival. Hey, do this, and then let's just see what happens. So.
Check out before we close. You for it? Would you tell somebody to do it?
That's their choice.
It's their choice. But are you for it? No, like, are you for
for it?
the vac? Well, he has to be.
Yeah,
Did
you
I?
got
Did
I
I?
took my shot.
But were you forced to take your shot?
Did would you tell your family members to do it?
Huh?
Would you tell your?
Do they want to?
No, if they, I hate this
This
guy.
dude is.
I hate him.
So annoying.
I hate
I
him.
don't control them.
I hate.
We're not
him.
Okay.
saying you're
I hate
controlling.
him.
them.
Would you advise your elder family to be safe?
No.
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 He said roll the dice, dude.
All
Roll the
right.
dice.
Got it.
What about your younger family?
Kick rocks.
No.
All right. So he
Kick
got
rocks.
it, but he's not really for it.
My
He was
man-
coerced into it. He didn't know what was happening.
Were you forced? To,
I just said it was free. I'll do it.
And
so,
it was
but if
free.
it's free for your family, you're not gonna be like, yeah, might as well.
Hop on board.
You might as well.
See, dude.
So you are for it.
Dude, you're
Oh,
a bad bandwagon fan.
I don't care.
Nah, he's for it. Nah, he's for it.
Listen, Tech Guy is the biggest bandwagon we know. You hop on. Yes, no, maybe. I like that. No, I don't.
Whatever
Before
you
it.
want to do.
Teach your own.
Well, any last
This
words?
episode of Fuck Tech Guy. No, I was kidding.
Last words. If you haven't got the vaccine, I'm not gonna tell you to do it. I'm not gonna look in your eye or in the camera to tell you to do it. But I will advise you to be safe. And if you want to see your grandparents or elders before they have to kick the bucket, you should do it. I advise you. So it's your boy Z. I have new hair, and we are out.